My beloved child, stop everything you are doing right now. Do not scroll. Do not blink. This message has found you today for a reason, and if you dare to skip it, you may miss the most shocking truth of your life. For today, the heavens whisper a warning. There is someone in your family who has been smiling in your face while stabbing you in the back, and today, their mask is finally falling. Child, the enemy does not always come dressed as a stranger. Sometimes the serpent hides in your own circle, in your own bloodline, in the ones you trusted most. They laughed with you, they ate with you, they called you by name but behind your back, they plotted, they prayed for your downfall, they celebrated your pain in silence, and now, heaven says, the snake has been caught, their name will be revealed. Listen closely, because this is not a random message. You are hearing this because you have felt it deep in your spirit. Nights when you couldn't sleep, days when you felt restless around certain faces. Your intuition told you something was wrong, but you silenced it because love blinded you. Yet God never stopped watching. And today, the truth is coming out. Can you feel your heart racing right now? That's not fear, it's recognition. Your spirit already knows who this is. The betrayal you felt but couldn't prove, the fake smiles you ignored, the sudden misfortunes that didn't make sense. It was never a coincidence, it was their doing, and now, heaven has exposed them. Child, understand this, snakes do not hiss in the open, they slither silently, waiting for the perfect time to strike, and the snake has been waiting, hiding, smiling, pretending to care while secretly poisoning your life. But God says enough. Today is the day of exposure. The heavens are declaring, congratulations, my child. What was hidden is being revealed. What was in the dark is coming to light, and the one who betrayed you will no longer prosper. Do you know why the snake was allowed to stay close? Because sometimes God lets enemies sit at your table so he can expose them at the right time. If they had left too early, you would not have known their true face. But now, they cannot hide anymore. Their jealousy is overflowing. Their lies are catching up to them. Their schemes are crumbling. Child, you have been asking in secret, why do I feel drained around certain people? Why do I lose peace after meeting some relatives? Why do my blessings get delayed after sharing my plans? And heaven answers today, because the snake was listening, watching, stealing, and blocking. They disguised themselves as family, but in truth, they carried the spirit of betrayal. But rejoice, because the game is over. Heaven has sounded the alarm. Their name has been written in the book of exposure, and in the coming days, you will see their downfall with your own eyes. Do not be afraid, child. Do not tremble, because the same God who revealed their face is the same God who protects your destiny. The snake has been caught, and their venom will never harm you again. But listen carefully when God reveals enemies, he also gives instructions. Do not run back to them. Do not ignore the signs again. Do not explain away their betrayal. When the mask falls, believe what you see. Protect your energy. Protect your heart. Protect your destiny. And child, let me tell you this, you are not alone. The reason you found this message right now is because the heavens are fighting for you. Angels are circling you. The truth is being uncovered, and the very snake that thought they could block you is about to choke on their own lies. Congratulations, beloved one, because their exposure is your freedom, their fall is your rise, their betrayal is your blessing. Stay with me until the end of this message, because in the next part, I will reveal how the snake was operating, how they tried to block your blessings, and the shocking way heaven is about to deal with them. If you skip, You may miss the very detail that will confirm who this snake is in your family. My beloved child, do not let your guard down, for what I am about to reveal will shake you. The snake you trusted most was not far from you. It was close, closer than you could imagine. This was not a stranger, this was not an outsider. This was someone who laughed with you, someone who shared meals with you, someone who pretended to love you while secretly holding envy in their heart. Child, understand this truth. Jealousy wears the disguise of affection, betrayal wears the mask of loyalty, and that is why it cut you so deeply. You never expected it to come from them. You gave them your heart, your trust, your secrets, and all the while, they were plotting against you. Do you remember the times you shared your dreams, your plans, your desires with them? Do you remember how they nodded, smiled, and told you they were proud? But child, behind those smiles were clenched teeth. Behind those words of support were whispers of curses. When you said, "I'm about to do something great," they said, "Congratulations to your fascia," but deep inside, they whispered, "Let it fail." And do you know why? Because they could not stand the thought of you rising higher than them. The snake does not attack those who are weak. The snake only strikes those who carry greatness. The very fact that they betrayed you is proof of your power. But heaven was watching. Child, every time they spoke against you, God turned their curses into seeds for your blessing. Every time they tried to block you, heaven rerouted you to a better path. Every time they celebrated your pain, the angels recorded their laughter, and now, the laughter is turning to weeping. The snake thought they were clever. They thought they were hidden. They thought their mask would never slip. But God says, exposure cannot be delayed any longer. You may have noticed the signs already. Pay attention. Who suddenly grows silent when you speak of your victories? Who pretends to care but their eyes betray envy? Who only shows up when you are down, but disappears when you are rising? Who hears your pain but never offers help, only questions that dig deeper wounds? These are not coincidences. These are cracks in the mask. Child, the heavens are pointing the spotlight. The snake is trembling because they know their time is up. Their whispers are being revealed. Their hidden hands are being exposed. And their downfall is unfolding right before your eyes. Do not fear this moment. Instead, celebrate it, because exposure means freedom. For too long, their poison has drained you. Their energy has clouded your spirit. Their negativity has tied knots around your blessings. But no more. Heaven has declared a separation. The snake will not walk with you into your next season. Their chains will not bind you any longer. Their smile will not deceive you again. And child, let me tell you something even deeper. The reason you faced so many delays, so many sudden disappointments, so many battles that made no sense, was because the snake was blocking you spiritually. They were close enough to hear your desires and quick enough to sabotage them. But hear me well, God is turning their sabotage into your setup. Where they spoke failure, you will see success. Where they prayed for your loss, you will receive gain. Where they thought they buried you, you will bloom like never before. Child, I see chains breaking right now. The weight on your chest is lifting. The confusion is clearing. You are beginning to see faces differently. Trust your spirit. If your peace feels disturbed around someone, that is not by accident, it is heaven warning you. If your intuition keeps pointing to a certain person, listen closely, because God is confirming the truth you already sensed. You must remember this: the snake cannot destroy our destiny. They can delay, they can distract, but they cannot defeat what heaven has written. Your story is divine, and no human hand can erase what God has signed. So rejoice, beloved one. The snake's time is over. Their betrayal has been recorded. Their jealousy has been judged, and their downfall has been sealed. But heaven also says this: do not seek revenge. Do not lower yourself to their level. When the mask falls, step back and let God finish His work, because when heaven exposes, heaven also handles. Child, your only task now is to rise. Focus on your growth. Focus on your light. Focus on your blessings. Let the snake choke on their own poison while you thrive in your purpose. And here is a secret: the snake will soon reveal themselves without you needing to do anything. Their words will slip. Their behavior will change. Their anger will show. And when it happens, you will know with absolute certainty, this was the one. Do not be surprised when people who once smiled at you suddenly avoid you. Do not be shocked when the one who pretended to support you suddenly grows cold. This is not loss, it is revelation. Heaven is removing the snake from your table because your feast is about to begin. Congratulations, child, you are being set free. The snake has been caught, and their mask is burning away. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal how your destiny is shifting now that the snake has been exposed, and how blessings will pour into your life once the poison is removed. Do not skip this, because the next words may confirm exactly what you've been waiting to hear. My beloved child, breathe deeply, for something powerful is unfolding around you even now. The snake has been exposed, their mask is falling, and their grip over your life is breaking. But child, do not only focus on the betrayal, focus on what comes after, because when heaven removes poison, it always replaces it with blessing. Child, you thought the snake's betrayal was meant to break you, but heaven whispers, it was meant to bless you. The very hand that tried to pull you down is the reason you will rise higher. The very voice that spoke against you has unlocked a flood of favor in your life. Do you understand? Every curse spoken against you has turned into a stepping stone for your destiny. Look closely, beloved one. Have you noticed how storms always clear the sky for light to shine brighter? In the same way, this betrayal is clearing space for your miracles. The snake has been caught, and now, blessings are rushing in like a mighty river. Child, let me reveal a mystery. Blessings often delay when wrong people sit too close. The heavens will not release the fullness of your destiny while snakes are still at your table, and that is why so many things felt stuck, delayed, and blocked. But now that the snake is exposed, the floodgates are opening. I see doors swinging wide open before you. Not just one door, not just one opportunity, multiple. You will not have to beg. You will not have to force. You will not have to chase. The blessings will chase you. They will find you, because heaven has commanded them to locate you. Do you know what happens when venom leaves the body? Strength returns, vision clears, life flows again. That is what is happening to you right now. The spiritual poison is leaving, and your energy is rising. The confusion is ending, and clarity is beginning. The delays are breaking, and acceleration is arriving. Child, hear me well. Your name is about to be spoken in rooms where you are not present. People you never met will remember you. Opportunities you never applied for will call you. Blessings you never imagined will knock on your door, because heaven has marked you for restoration. And child, the restoration is not small. What you lost in tears will be returned in joy. What you lost in betrayal will be doubled in blessing. The snake thought they stole from you, but in truth, they multiplied your harvest. For every seed of pain they planted, God is giving you a garden of victory. Do not be surprised if sudden shifts begin to happen in your life. Do not be shocked when miracles appear without warning. The heavens work in silence, but when the moment comes, it is loud and undeniable. You will stand in awe and say, "This can only be God." Beloved, do you know why you are still standing after all you faced? Because you are chosen. The snake could not destroy what heaven designed. They could delay you, but they could not deny you. And now, heaven is repaying you for every delay, every disappointment, every betrayal. The scripture of your life is being rewritten. Where once there were pages of tears, new chapters of triumph are being written. Where once there was betrayal, new alliances of love and loyalty will appear. Where once there was loss, new abundance will flow. Child, your enemies will watch in silence as you rise. The same snake that betrayed you will not be able to understand how you are thriving. They will wonder why their schemes failed, why their curses turned into blessings, and you will smile, not out of revenge, but out of recognition that heaven fought for you. Pay close attention to the signs in the coming days. A sudden call, a sudden shift, a sudden opportunity will appear. Do not dismiss it. It will be confirmation that heaven has released your next season. And hear this clearly, you will not rise slowly, you will rise suddenly. One day it will feel like nothing is moving, and the next day everything will change at once. That is how heaven works, a quiet preparation, sudden release. So child, do not grow weary. Do not give up, your blessing is closer than you think. The snake's betrayal was the final test before your promotion. You are stepping into a season where even your enemies will not recognize you. You will walk differently. You will glow differently. You will speak with authority. You will attract favor without effort, because you are crowned, chosen, and celebrated by heaven. Do not underestimate this shift. The snake has been exposed, and that exposure was the key to your release. You are free now, free to grow, free to prosper, free to shine without interference. Child, listen, this is not a small blessing. This is not a small breakthrough. This is destiny. This is the chapter you were waiting for, and once it begins, there will be no stopping it. Congratulations, beloved. The betrayal has turned to blessing. The poison has turned to power. The snake has been defeated, and you have been promoted. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will reveal the exact signs that will prove your blessing has arrived, and how you will know beyond doubt that heaven has shifted your story. Do not skip these, your confirmation is next. My beloved child, lean closer, for now I will tell you the unmistakable signs. Signs that will show you, beyond all doubt, that the snake has been caught and your blessings have been released. Do not ignore these signs, because they are heaven's confirmation that your season has shifted. Child, the first sign is in your spirit. You will notice a sudden peace, a calmness that makes no sense. For so long, you carried heaviness, sleepless nights, restless thoughts, but suddenly, you will wake up lighter, with a heart that feels free. That is not coincidence, that is heaven removing the venom from your atmosphere. The snake's influence over your spirit is broken, and peace flows in like a river. The second sign will be in your relationships. People you thought you needed will suddenly distance themselves. Do not chase them. Child, do not cry when they walk away. This is heaven's separation at work. The snake is being pulled out of your circle, and even those connected to them will drift away. Trust this process. Every exit is protection. The third sign will be in your opportunities. For months, maybe even years, doors have felt locked, efforts failed, plans collapsed. But suddenly, things will begin to move with ease. A call will come out of nowhere. An idea will spark in your mind and succeed quickly. A person you least expected will offer help. These are not accidents, so they are heaven's way of showing you that the blockage is gone. Child, the fourth sign is in your intuition. Pay close attention, your spirit will sharpen. You will feel more aware, more alert. The people around you will reveal themselves without you even asking. Their words will slip. Their actions will expose them. Their eyes will show envy. Trust what you feel. Heaven is sharpening your discernment so that no snake can ever fool you again. The fifth sign will be in your enemies themselves. The snake who betrayed you will stumble. Their schemes will backfire. The very trap they set for you will catch them. You will not need to raise a hand. Heaven will handle it. Watch closely, child. The one who smiled in your face and plotted in your shadow will suddenly face their own downfall. But listen carefully. Do not laugh when it happens. Do not rejoice in their pain. Instead, stand tall and silent, for heaven is teaching them a lesson. Their exposure is your elevation, but your silence will prove your strength. Child, the sixth sign is in your blessings. You will begin to receive unexpected miracles, money you were not expecting, opportunities that seem too good to be true, friendships that bring real joy. This is heaven's repayment for the years you endured betrayal. It will feel sudden, almost unbelievable, but that is the nature of divine timing. It comes when you least expect it. And the seventh, most powerful signal, you will feel a glow within you. People will notice it before you do. They will say, "You look different. You seem brighter. Something about you has changed." That is because the poison has left, and the light has returned. You are no longer carrying the snake's weight, and your soul is shining with the freedom of heaven. Do you see, child? These are not small changes, these are confirmations. And once you begin to see even one of these signs, know that the others will follow. The snake is gone, and blessings flow freely now. But heaven also says, do not make the mistake of inviting the snake back in. When their mask falls, believe what you see. Do not let guilt or false love trick you. Protect your peace, protect your blessings, protect your new season. If you open the door again, the venom will return. Child, the heavens are so proud of you. You endured the betrayal without losing your faith. You survived the poison without letting it kill your spirit. And now, your reward is arriving. The snake is falling, and you are rising. But I must tell you this, the bigger the betrayal, the greater the blessing. The reason your betrayal cut so deep was because your blessing is rising so high. Heaven allows certain trials because the reward is far greater. And now, your harvest is ready. Do not fear what is leaving. Do not cry for what is gone. The snake has been removed so your destiny can breathe again. Look ahead, child. Your future is brighter than your past. Your blessings are bigger than your pain. Your story is stronger than your betrayal. Congratulations, my beloved. The signs are already unfolding. If you look closely, you will see them. The heaviness lifting, the snakes leaving, the doors opening, the glow returning. This is not imagination, it is manifestation. Stay with me now, because in the final part, I will reveal the ultimate promise, the words that will seal this prophecy, the declaration that will confirm once and for all that your destiny is untouchable. Do not miss it. This last part will complete the revelation. My beloved child, you have walked through fire, and yet you are not burned. You have faced betrayal, but you are not broken. You have been poisoned by the snake's smile, yet you are still alive, and that is the greatest proof that heaven's hand has been on you all along. Listen carefully, because these are not just words. This is the final seal, the closing chapter of a long battle, and the opening door to your destiny. Child, the snake is gone, the venom has left, the shadows are behind you. Now, a crown is descending upon your head, not a crown of silver or gold, but a crown of victory. Heaven itself is declaring, this child has overcome, this child has endured, this child has risen. Do you know what that means? It means your tears were never wasted. Every cry in the silence of night watered the ground of your blessings. Every betrayal became a seed of multiplication. Every delay became a setup for acceleration. Now, hear this prophecy: everything stolen will return double. Everything broken will be restored whole. Everything delayed will come faster than you imagined. Heaven is turning the page, and your story is shifting forever. Child, you will not walk in circles anymore. You will not repeat the cycles of disappointment. You will not feel drained by hidden enemies. The snake has been removed, and you are free to rise higher than ever before. Look at yourself not with your eyes, but with your spirit. Can you not already feel the change? The heaviness lifting, the peace growing, the quiet strength building inside you. This is your confirmation. You are no longer the same. You are crowned, chosen, and celebrated by heaven, and the world will see it. People who ignored you will now notice you. Those who doubted you will now wonder how you rose so fast. Even your enemies will stand in silence, unable to deny the glow around you. But child, this is not just about you. Your victory is not private, it is public. Heaven lifted you not only for your sake but so others would look at you and believe again. You are living testimony. You are proof that betrayal cannot cancel destiny. Remember this: the snake thought they ended you, but they only prepared your throne. They thought they buried you, but they forgot you were a seed. And now, the seed has sprouted, the tree is rising, and no one can cut it down. My beloved, I declare over you, your hands will no longer be empty. Your nights will no longer be tearful. Your steps will no longer be blocked. Your voice will no longer be silenced. From this moment, you walk in freedom. From this moment, you walk in blessing. From this moment, you walk in destiny. Child, expect acceleration. Expect miracles. Expect restoration. Because what is written over your life cannot be erased. You are stepping into a season where the heavens themselves will fight for you, and no snake will dare come near again. This is your final confirmation. Congratulations, beloved child. The snake is gone, the crown is here, and your new beginning starts now. Thioe Super Thanks Sending, YouTube style. Thioe beloved child, if this message touched you, if even one line spoke directly to your soul, then don't just keep it to yourself. Share it, spread it, let it reach others who need hope right now. And if you wish to support and keep more of these divine messages flowing, tap on the Super Thanks option below. Every act of gratitude keeps this mission alive and helps this light reach more souls like yours. Remember, this is not the end. This is only the beginning of your greatest chapter. The snake is caught. Your crown is here. Congratulations, my beloved child. Your destiny cannot be stopped.